Wow, you all, look at this. That is massive. That's like to be a big old silk cloud, you all. This is what I'm talking about. I stepped outside and look how massive this one is. Look how massive. Some say that this is called a great big gigantic sylph. Look at that. It is so white. It's extremely white. Look at this whole entire sky, you all. Now see, this is the regular things right here from the airplanes, but this isn't, Lord. Look at this, you all. I can't even stretch my head. When I first walked out here, there was like rainbowy stuff on it, you all. This is this is what it was. Y'all, I'm just so excited. I'm not gonna work right now because I want to step right outside this porch, and I thought, my gosh, that is massive. This is probably gonna look really cool. You all, I'm up here. I'm down here, and that's up there. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? I can appreciate the beauty of this white on the sky. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's like, it is so massive. Gina, honey, your screen ain't shrinking down like you want it to be. Look at this, you all. Yes, that is massive. It is, you all. Look at this. It's weird. See, that sun rose this morning. It rose so red. There was a fire sky this morning, and I couldn't get it, is what happened. I could not. Look how long that is. It literally stretches from there to there. I think it's a sylph is what I think it is. This is like a different life form. If you are tuning in, it is beautiful. I think it's a life form up there in the sky. I really do. I think it's a life form. It's not of this world. Look at that. It's like, boom. I can't even do my back that way. You know, it's so beautiful. It really is. Wow. I love it. I know this is early for some people, so they're going to miss out. They're going to be missing out on this live video is what they're going to be missing out on, but that's okay. I can't get enough of this. Look at this. I'm going to try to go over there. I don't know if I can make my way over there, what will happen, but I'm going to try, you all. I'm going to see if I can make myself go to the, I'm going to see if I can get to the other side of the sky. Okay, this is what it looks like. Look how far it reaches. See that sun? Oh my gosh, you all, we got it going on. Look at this, the dark stuff. Now, when I've seen the dark stuff, I thought this is like the dark energy is, yes, hello and good morning, you all. This is exciting. It really is exciting, you all. You're going to have to come up here and you're going to have to look at this in the sky because it's literally, it's like massive. This is the longest one I've ever seen. And literally like I picture them like a great big feather, like a great big caterpillar is what I picture it as. Look at this, like it has like a, this kind of looks like a spinal column in your back. Look at that shoe wall. Yes, good morning. Good morning. It's a beautiful crisp morning out here. This is so beautiful. I just can't get over it, you all. Look at this. The sky is a tapestry today. It's an artist's canvas today is what it is. Look at this. Wow. It is wild looking, you all. It is so wild. That thing right there is so massive. Look how bright it is. It's super, super, super bright. That's why I don't think this is man-made, because it's so bright. It's like a pure like white. It's not man-made, you all. I've got to stay on here. We got to document this. This is very important documentation that we're doing right here, because we're going to do this together. We're going to watch this together because it is so long, and I don't think that's man-made. I think that is a life form up there in the sky. I really do. Just look at that. Oh my gosh, you all. Yeah, these aren't normal. See, now this is the normal. I'll tell you what the plane does. The plane does this one, and you all know it does this one. And it probably does this big, like a blotchy one, but it don't do these ones right here. It does not do these ones right here. Look at that. Can you all hear me? Yes, there's so much. I just walked out of here. Well, what happened is I got up this morning, and Gina, honey, I'm trying to flip this around to kind of like enlarge the screen is what I'm talking about. Yeah, look at that. So we're going to walk over here if I can. Look at that. Oh my gosh, you all, it's so wispy. Look at that. I just can't get over it. I really can't get over it. It's like, this is worth waking up early too. It really is. So I'm supposed to be trying to get over here and getting this sun. What? I can't really get too much of this. My porch is a mess, you all. Let me see if I can get over here. Oh, look at that sky over there, you all. Let me just steady my arm if I can. Look at that. There is so much going on. Of course, there's so much going on in our world. There really is. And this is part of it too. See, there's all many different types of areas that our world is changing and our sky is changing. Oh, look at that, you all. It's kind of 3D. It's like really thick up here on the top, and then it looks like it has like an opening. And then you got this a darker area going underneath the bottom of it. It is pretty cool looking, you all. That's the sun, area of the sun. And I don't think that's man-made, you all. Let me get over here and get off this porch. If you're all just tuning in, I just stepped outside because I was going to do this. Look at this. Wow. Oh my gosh. Much love to you all too, because this is exciting. I love it. I do love it. And in the meantime, I have things falling down on me. Maybe. You know, as I see right here, I see a perfect circle area, like right in this area, but you can't see it that well. But right here, okay, so the center of the screen, you all. Let's do this in the center of the screen is like a perfect circle. I think these are life forms up there in the sky, and they have come out. Some say that they can cleanse the earth, they cleanse the sky and stuff. That's what they say they can do. Listen, wispy, all this lovely wispiness. It really is wispy. It looks nice. I like it. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's really incredible. If you're just tuning in, I'm outside. I was going to go work on my roof today, but I thought as soon as I stepped outside this porch, I looked up and I thought, oh my gosh, I got to go in and get my phone. That's what I said to myself. I said, I got to do a live video because it is so, look how beautiful the white looks on the skies. Yes, a virtual hug to everybody. That's right, you all. See, this is the man-made right there. That don't have much to it. It's kind of blah. It's not wispy like this pure, like it's like pure white is what it's like. Look at it. Oh my gosh. That is so amazing. It really is. Now, I don't get no negative feeling from this. I don't. And I hope you all don't get a negative feeling from this. When you see this, I don't get no negative feeling. Okay, I don't. I get a positive feeling. Look at that. I love it. L-O-V-E it, you all. Look at that. It's like, oh, wow. I think these are beings. I really do. A different type of a being. And yeah, up there in the sky. Wow. See, and that's so neat. It's so neat. I can't get around this tree that, ooh, what's this right here? Is there something right there in the center of that, you all? I want to try to get around here. I want to try to get around these trees, but I can't really get around these trees. And if I go around the other side of the house, I may not be able, I might lose my signal. So I'm kind of stuck right here. I can always I can always step back up on the porch and see if I can get a better view of it, of these things that are going in the sky. See, this one right here, this ain't moving at all. This is literally stationary, this big old dark gray thing. One time, I'm going to tell you something about these dark gray ones. So it was like sunset where I used to work, and I was outside on my break, and these right here things were so dark, smoky gray, and they looked like they had like, one that looked like a great big old wings, and it gave me a very negative feeling. And I went back into the building. I thought, oh my gosh, I can't stay outside. The sky was literally covered with these dark smoky gray feathery like ones, and it was a very negative feeling. Now see, look at this, look at this right here. Okay, so now we know that this is, that right there is man-made. The ones that are drooping like that, that's man-made. Okay. It looked like little frills, you know, like the little frills you have on the bottom of your curtains or something. Old curtains, but let's see this. Look at those. We gotta go back down to the, I gotta go, I'm gonna get back there. Gonna get back over here because we're gonna see if this is still doing what it's doing. It's moving across the sky is what it's doing. It's just moving across the sky. It's being blown with the wind. And look how it just leaves the streaks. It's really, wow. Okay, what if these are? Like, you know, people have been sharing these things of these sprites in the sky. And they're like multicolored sprites. One I seen the other day was like red ones in the sky and stuff. What if these can change colors? What if they can? Yes, good evening, you all. If you're just tuning in, I just stepped outside. I was going to work on my greenhouse thing, and I saw these in the sky, and it was so super bright. And I had to go back in there and get my phone, because I got to do a live video and document this. That is so pretty. Let me see if I can make it to the other side. I don't want to go too far. I know I got extensions on this. I might be able to do this, you all. So you can see the whole entire sky up there. You all, do we have a good signal? Do we have a good signal where I'm standing? So I can get this? That's what I'm wondering. I don't want it to cut out, because if it's going to cut out, I'm going to scoot up closer. Look how white that is, you all. It is so super white. Same in the south of England. Oh, wow. Steve. Yeah. Okay, that's wonderful. That is so wonderful, because we got to do this documenting. Yeah, I'm not joking. When that sun, I could barely this morning. It was so like almost blood red as the sun was rising, but I couldn't see it through the trees because my trees had got so big and I couldn't see it. And I shared a post on my Facebook, and I asked people if they got the sunrise this morning, could they share it, because it was so massive red as it was rising. It really was a massive red. And you know, there's only one reason why that sun, when it rises, that sky gets so red. It's because some great big massive planetary like object is rising with it, you all. And you see it yourself. You know it's out there. Something's out there, and they're trying to keep the situation under control, but they're going to lose control one day. If they ain't going to be able to contain it, you can't put the lid back on this Pandora box that's already been opened, and you can't stop things that are meant to happen. Things that are already set in motion, you can't stop it. And there's things that they don't have no control over. They may think that they do, but they can't stop this. If it's a great big planetary system coming in, they can't stop it. Look at how that streaks. Now, I don't know if I like the one streaks, but that's okay. And, you know, and if these are truly a different type of life form in the sky, like some say they're sylphs, I don't mean any disrespect to them at all. I don't. I just think it's so pretty. I do like art. I like artwork. Look at that. So, okay, yeah, so let's look at these and see what they look like at the top, because it'd be kind of like a ghostly figure, how you see like an apparition or something like that, and boom, and there's that moon. I can't really get a good moon picture. Everybody can get pictures of the moon, but look at that. It's not even wanting to focus. It's so tiny. It dwarfs in comparison. That moon dwarfs in comparison to everything else up in the sky, you all. It does. So, yeah. See, these really have like kind of stayed in their place. Let me see if I can shrink it, you all. Let's look at that. Now, some say that the sky, I wonder what this looks like in, the inverted mode. That'd be neat to see this in the inverted mode. if you did an inverted mode thing. I'm going to see if I can make my way over here, you all. Thank you for tuning in with me. I just want to try to make my way over here. And I'm going to see if I can see anything else. I don't want to get no bad connection or nothing. I don't. Let's look at this. Yes. Yeah, there are so many planes at night, Amber. There's a lot of planes that move around at night in the sky. And some of them fly pretty low. You know, we've been having like these small planes that people can like fly around. See, this thing is not moved. Listen, so if this truly was like man-made and stuff like that, that thing would have moved from its position, but it didn't. It's still in that same position, that great big old long dark gray thing. You know, what if it's a great big ship that is slanted in the sky? Now, what if it is? And it's that long, and it's using cloud cloaking technology, so we can't see it because, you know, and look at this shadow. Look at that shadow in the sky. This blue area is something's there holding that space. Yes, now let's look up here again, you all. So this thing, look at the ridge on this. Look at the edge of it. It's like a solid edge. It's like, you can look at the different colors. It's like if you had a string, okay, and you were pulling a long curtain or something, you're just pulling something, dragging something across the floor. This is like the effect it would have, you know, if it wasn't straight. I'm not explaining it right, but you know, this don't look real. This color of the sky over here doesn't look normal to me. Does it look normal to you, you all? Because it don't look normal to me at all. Yes. I think that these are windows. I think there's some windows over here, right above this gray area. Now, there are ships that they have windows in them. They literally can stretch across a whole gigantic area, is what they can do. If you're all just tuning in, I stepped outside to work on my little greenhouse thing, and I looked up in the sky, and this great big thing, it's already moved to this side of the sky. It was so super bright white right above my head, and I had to run back in there and get the camera, this phone, and I wanted to document this because I don't think that's man-made right there. I don't. Now, and if it's not man-made, how can it easily move across the sky? This is like a ridge like that, you all. And I'm stuck right here in this one spot. Yes, it's some kind of, well, yesterday was the frequency day, and it was around the afternoon when I saw the frequency. Ah, look at this. This is kind of strange looking right here. This doesn't look too normal right there, but these things right here, they have kept their shape. Now look at these. These really kept their shape as they went across the sky. There's a plane going. You know, they didn't used to fly this pattern right here, these planes, but I've been noticing this is a grid line that lots of planes fly down, and especially the patrol planes at night, the drone-like planes, they fly like that. But these right here, they really didn't lose their shape, their form. They just made their way across the sky. And look at those, you all. Oh my gosh, you all, got myself all excited. I really did. Look at this wispy. That sun is just blazing. It's so blazing now. I got to come over here and show you. No, I got to get on the porch if I'm going to show you. You see the yellow of the sun on my face. I'm going to come on this porch so you all can see it better. If I can get up here, because it's like blinding me now. Look how bright it is. They make it so bright so you can't see what's behind it. But it's just so super bright in your face is what it is. Yeah. Oh, this is like, I can't even look at it, you all. That's how bright it is, that sun. Let me, I'm going to get off this porch. And since that thing has like drifted over there, because I really think it's like a life form. And what if let's think about this. What if this is a intelligent life form, a programmable life form, like a a computer like AI life form up there in the sky. What if it's that? Now, I don't think that's far-fetched to think that either. It could be, and then again, it may not be. Look, it's like this. It made a little X in the sky. But these things, they are going all over the place. All over the place, you all. It gets so wispy. I like the blue on the sky with the white, is what I like. Now let me try to move back a tad bit more. Now see, this is man-made right there. That's man-made, but yeah, this sky is probably going to turn white again. Like a total white is what's going to happen. It is so strange. So you all got to see this when it was totally solid right above my house. It literally was like right here as I'm standing here. And so is that one. Oh my gosh, you all see the rainbow signature. Oh my gosh, oh my goodness, can you all see it? Tell me you see the rainbow signature out there? Yes. Can you see the rainbow? Can you see it? Oh my gosh, you all, can you see that rainbow right there, right under this one right here? It is a rainbow. Oh my gosh. Look at it. Oh my gosh, you all. And I was going to stop the video, but no, I'm not. Look at that, you all. It's so, whoa. It's so wow, you all. It's like, I love it. I love it. I love it. You all, look at this rainbow. Oh my gosh, you all. We are so lucky. We are so fortunate to see this. Yes, we are. I want to try to turn it like this so you can see it. Oh my gosh, come on, love. We got to have the rainbow. We got to raise that frequency, you all. If we can raise that frequency, it might get even brighter if we can raise the frequency. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Come on, you all, let's raise that frequency up and make it brighter. Let's see if we can make it get brighter. I am serious. I'm serious, you all. If we can raise that frequency within us, I am so serious. It could get very bright. And now some people may say, Jana, don't you know that is like something hitting the magnetic field of the earth? Well, I don't know what you think it is, but just to look at this, you all, is so, I love it. I do love it. You all, look at that. I've not seen this before. Only one other time before, and it was last year. I saw the frequency. I saw one of these in the sky. You all, think it's a rainbow ship. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I was up this early in the morning. I really am so glad. Because if I didn't do all the things that I did this morning, I wouldn't be led to doing this right now. Because this time would have passed me by, you all. It would have passed me right by. Let's look at this again. Oh my gosh. I love it. I do love it. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's going to get brighter, you all. And I'm going to tell you, I don't think that's man-made. This rainbow in the sky is not man-made. It's not man-made, you all. It's not of this earth. It isn't. Yes, oh, my neck is hurting from looking up, but that's okay. Okay, let's see. It's a rainbow ship. Yes. You all, I hope you give this video a thumbs up, and I hope you share it, like it, do something, because this is important. This needs to get out. We have just literally documented the transformation of what happened, is what we've done. We've documented it. Oh, I see a solid thing right there. I think I see some solid structure. Just barely, you all. Just barely did it. Oh, my neck. It's disappearing. That's okay, you all. We're going to look at the rest of the sky. You all, let me tell you how exciting that was. That was so exciting for me. It is. Can you see it on my face? I'm so excited to do that. And you're all here and we witnessed this together. It is really, I love it. It's a great way to start my morning. It's a lovely way to start my morning. See, it literally like stretched itself all the way across the sky, like boom, just like that. Yeah. See, now this right here, this one hasn't really done much a change on it yet. It hasn't. But that's okay, you all. And this might be a long video, but that's okay. Sometimes when you document, it's going to get long, is what it's going to get. Whoo! I love it. Yep, we can do this. I'm gonna get that sun, if I can get a part of it. You see how bright it is? It's illuminating my face. It is illuminating. Look how bright that sun is, you all. It is so massive, and look at this darker area above that sun. Now, what if the sky literally receded? We was watching right now, and what the sky literally opened up, and we saw beings and ships and stuff start coming out. That'd be a sight to see. I hope I wouldn't be very fearful. I hope I wouldn't, you all. Yes, it's exciting. You all, if you haven't subscribed, you might want to subscribe. Now, I can't guarantee you that you would get any notifications that I do, but you can always come and check. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I love it. It's like that. See, now look. See, they're still in their little... If these are a life form, well, they're not of this earth. Look at that ridge going across that sky. Oh my goodness. I gotta get out of the way of that sun because it's just so bright, you all. See, that's a solid area too. Well, it just kind of got unsolid right there. Okay, you all, do you think that if this right here one hits the sun at just the right, I gotta get a branch to block my way. If this right here, great big giant one, if it got the sun just the right way, it might show its brightness. Oh, you're so very welcome. I enjoy doing this. It makes me happy. And that happiness is coming from the inside of here. Flow right out. Because happiness is contagious. And yeah. It is so nice. I love it. I love it. That was so incredible, you all. Looking at that. It really was. So it would have just think that this is another realm. See, now we got this white airplane over here doing its thing in the sky. If I can find it, it's so teeny tiny. I can't even see it. Even there it is, right there. Teeny tiny white plane. I don't know what it's doing. I don't. Well, you all, I probably am going to go. I'm going to go and I'm going to get busy. I'm going to try to maybe do my framing of my roof today. I might. So I want to thank you all so much for joining me this morning out here looking at this cool looking sky. I do. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you. And you all, thank you so much once again for tuning in because this was exciting. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please share it. And hit that subscribe button. We could dance right now, but I'm not going to. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you all.